your season-long USAC Silver Crown point standings headed into tonight's round here at Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park here in beautiful Brownsburg, Indiana. After his win at the Belleville High Banks, Justin Grant now pulls out to a pretty comfortable lead with 213 points over the rest of the field. CJ Leary currently sitting in second, Matt Westfall third, Kaylee Bryson fourth. Wanted to make a note on Kaylee Bryson. She is not here tonight. One of the drivers over the course of the last few years we've come to see at every USAC Silver Crown race. That team choosing to prioritize the little 500 tomorrow down in Anderson. Logan Seavey currently rounding out your top five. Dave Berkheimer, Brady Bacon, Greg Corey, Briggs Danner, and Cody Swanson currently rounding out your top 10 in points. Let's take a look at our run of show tonight for the USAC Silver Crown Series. Of course, a whole lot of action here at the Carb Night Classic featuring the Hoosier 100, but let's focus on the USAC side of things for a moment. We've already had our dirt track practice, and now we will go into Honest Abe Roofing qualifying here in just a few moments. From there, where you qualify is where you start for 146 laps or 100 miles here at Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park. And we mentioned our good friends over at Dirt Draft, and let's take a look at our Dirt Draft driver v driver matchup here for Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park for the Hoosier 100. Dakota Armstrong won the last round out with the pavements side of things with the Silver Crown cars over at Toledo. He goes up against Mario Klauser tonight. We'll start off with Dakota on the left-hand side of your screen. You can find him post-race in the public lobby at USAC Driver 1. He's got Cody Swanson himself, Tyler Rurig, Mario Klauser, and Jake Trainer. And to the right, Mario Klauser, he's got Cody Swanson, Dakota Armstrong, Derek Bishak, Mario Klauser, and Jake Trainer. And I may have to make a note that I'm going to have to change Mario Klauser's dirt draft line. And that is because Derek Bishak is unfortunately a scratch for the evening before it even really begins. He slowed earlier today in dirt draft practice, and unfortunately, that was the end of it. At first, it looked like just a pretty sizable oil leak that they were going to be able to patch up, but just about 20 minutes ago, he came to the USAC officiating trailer and turned in his transponder, telling officials he is done for the night as they cannot make any repairs on that race car. So tough break for Derek Bishak. Haven't really seen him in the USAC Silver Crown side of things for quite some time. But with that being said, let's move on to some of the drivers that are still in the running for tonight. And anytime you show up to this great race place, you always got to focus on Bobby Santos and Cody Swanson. Of course, they're the only two drivers that have won the Hoosier 100 here. Cody Swanson, the only driver who has won this great race on both the pavement and dirt. Both of them in multiple wins. And it's not just in Silver Crown cars. You can look at sprint cars and pavement midgets, which, by the way, both those drivers will be in the National Pavement Midget race later tonight. Those two are always fun to watch around this place. Derek Bishak, I think a lot of people have guys, but they're strong. Logan Seavey back on the pavement side of things. He's been getting better and better. And Justin Grant, who, of course, was our most recent pavement winner with the USAC Silver Crown Series in that 91. And they had quite the interesting practice session. Was talking to Justin Grant earlier. He said, look, I think we went a little bit aggressive with our gearing over in practice, but you always got to try something. I talked to Ron Hemmelgarn earlier today. He wants to win here at IRP BAT, especially in the Hoosier 100. And Brian, that's only just scratching the surface of the great stories with our 22 drivers in the field tonight. There is many more, and who knows what will unfold in just a few hours' time, and especially after 100 miles at one of the toughest tracks on the USAC Silver Crown Championship Series, Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park. But as I said, a really busy night with the Silver Crown National Pavement Midget, All-Star Pavement Midget, and 2 USF divisions in the house here tonight at, once again, America's great race place, Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park.
Thank you very much. Cars starting to make their way down into the staging lanes. We'll have Honest Abe Roofing qualifying coming up here in just a moment. Honest Abe Roofing, America's reliable roofer, will present the Fast Qualifying Award in all 3 USAC national divisions throughout the 2025 season. Honest Abe has been installing, repairing, and maintaining residential roofs since 2005, and they want to give you the perfect roof to protect your home and keep you comfortable. Honest Abe provides the fastest service in the roofing industry, and they're supporting the fastest driver in qualifications. Go to honestaberoofing.com today to schedule your free roof inspection. Also, a thank you to Algar Performance Parts for sponsoring today's Algar Performance Parts Hoosier 100 pole winner. Algar Performance Parts is the ultimate one-stop shop for parts, performance, service, and more in the Midwest with over 50 years of racing history. Whether you want to enhance your vehicle's speed, handling, or overall look, Algar Performance provides the solutions and support to reach your racing goals. Looking ahead on the schedule here at Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park, NASCAR's rising stars race towards the playoffs this summer when NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series and ARCA Menard Series return to Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park for a NASCAR doubleheader. Friday, July 25th, events kick off with the Arkham Menard Series in the Circle City 150 presented by Dutch Boy Paints before lights turn to dark, and we race under the lights here with the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series and the T-Sport 200. Tickets start as low as $40. Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park is proud to offer free parking and camping to all race fans, and kids 12 and under receive free general admission. For more information and to purchase your tickets today, go online to raceirp.com/NASCAR. Of course, it's the one drag race every racer dreams of winning one day. The world's biggest drag race, the Cornwell Quality Tools NHRA U.S. Nationals, returns to America's Great Race Place in August 27th through September 1st. See the stars of the National Hot Rod Association Mission Foods Drag Racing Series battle it out for a spot in the countdown for the championship and to see who takes home the all-coveted U.S. National Wally. To secure your tickets to the Big Go, visit NHRA.com. Of course, the USAC Silver Crown Champ Car Series returning here to Indianapolis Raceway Park for a summer showdown on Wednesday, July 23rd, kicking off the biggest week of oval racing in Indy. In addition, the USAC Silver Crown Series will enjoy both the National Pavement Midget Championship and All-Star Pavement Midgets. Tickets are available now at raceirp.com. First driver set to qualify was Dave Berkheimer. He will be a scratch, and he will start at the tail end of the lineup, so that will move Danny Jennings up in the line. The driver at Norman, Oklahoma, making his Hoosier 100 debut, a three-time starter in USAC Silver Crown competition with one top 10 to his credit so far. He's a six-time champion of the Hutchinson Grand Nationals, and the first time he has been on pavement since he was a kid in go-karts, and he's going to even go here tonight here at Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park. Again, Danny Jennings in the number 61 at Norman, Oklahoma. Lap number 1 was a 23.298 seconds for the driver of the David Grace Motorsports Patterson Elite Performance Racing Engines, Maxim chassis number 61. That car formerly owned by Wayne Johnson. Makes his way out to turn number 4. Lap number 2 is better, 22.779 seconds for Danny Jennings in the number 61. A reminder, qualifying here on the pavement, the order is the inverse of practice, so your fastest driver in practice will be the final driver to qualify, and that is set to be Bobby Santos III. But in the meantime, next driver onto the racetrack comes to you out of Shelbyville, Indiana. Driver of the Crane Works, Brownies Marine Sales, Brown's Oil Services, Stevenson Rife Attorneys, Day by Day Plumbing, Roby Die Casting, Williams Corey Racing, Beast Williams Chevrolet number 32. This is Greg Corey. Greg Corey in the number 32. Two times a starter here in the Hoosier 100, 17th in 2023 and ran 16th last year in this event. 31 career Silver Crown starts with 4 top 10 finishes so far. 6 times he has made the field here at Indianapolis Raceway Park with a best of 10th during the Carb Night Classic. Comes around on his opening lap, and it will be a 24 flat, 24000 for the driver out of Shelbyville, Indiana. Making his way down the back straightaway off into turns 3 and 4, rolls out of the throttle. He'll find it as he makes his way through the apex and around to the front straightaway. Not quite up to that outside line. We'll see drivers creeping up there a little bit later on. Comes around second time, better, 23.452, 23.452 seconds for Greg Corey. Puts him currently second on the field. Next driver out to qualify is in Fort Collins, Colorado. Former full-time competitor of the American Sprint Car Series in his rookie campaign last year, running more of an outlaw schedule this season. Driver of the BG Automotive, BG Products, Simpson Race Products, Gossel Racing, Chevrolet Beast number 06. This is Brian Gossel. Brian Gossel in the 06. On track yesterday up at Anderson, qualifying for the Little 500, which he has made the cut. Comes around lap number 1, and he will be 22.671. Quick time right now for Brian Gossel, 22.671 seconds for the driver to Fort Collins, Colorado. Has one win on the season with ASCS Western Plains competition. That was off at El Paso County Raceway in Calhoun, Colorado. Brings it through turns 3 and 4. 2 times a starter here in the Hoosier 100. 21st in 2020 at the Fairgrounds. 11th 1 year ago. Lap number 2 is better. 22.142. 22.142 seconds for Brian Gossel. Right now, he is your quick qualifier. Driver out to the speedway now, all the way from Chandler, Arizona. Driver of the Race Shack, painted by Steve Earls Indy Chevrolet Beast. Seabuck Motorsports, Eddie Sachs Jr., number 25. This is Casey Buckman. Casey Buckman in the number 25. This car, a tribute to the late Eddie Sachs. Of course, that is a paint scheme that mirrors his 1964 Indy 500 ride when he unveiled it for Eddie Sachs Jr. Very emotional to see that paint job back in a race car, as lap number 1 for the general manager down at Firebird Motorsports Park will be second quick at a 22.516. Again, 22.516 for the driver of the number 25. 3 times a starter here in the Hoosier 100, 11th in 2020, ran 13th in 2023. Last year, finished 17th in this event. Comes around lap number 2 and better on time, not position, 22.272. 22.272 seconds for Casey Buckman, currently second quick. Driver out of the state of Michigan, the Duncan Oil QS Components, Kircher Chevrolet Beast, Malcolm Lovelace, number 81. This is Brian Tyler. Brian Tyler in the number 81. 18 times a starter in the Hoosier 100. He has not run this event since 2019. He ran 9th that year. His best finish in 2015, where he ran 3rd. Comes around in his opening lap with a quick time at a 21.907, 21.907 seconds for Brian Tyler. 212 career starts. He is second all-time in USAC competition. 18 wins, 60 top 5s, and 126 top 10 finishes. 6 visits here to the Indianapolis Raceway Park in a feature competition. His best finish at IRP is in 2022, the Carbonite Classic, where he ran 6th. Lap number 2, better, 21.620, 21.620 seconds for Brian Tyler. Now your quick qualifier. Driver to St. Charles, Missouri, out of the modified ranks and into Silver Crown. Driver of the Beast, Trainer Chevrolet, Performance Plus Global Logistics, Spartan Transportation, Steffens Motorsports, number 8. This is Kyle Steffens. Kyle Steffens at speed to the back straightaway here in his Honest Abe Roofing qualifying run. 4 times a starter here in the Hoosier 100. Last year, his best career finish of 10th in this event. He ran 15th in 2001 and 2019 at the Fairgrounds, 20th in 2023. Comes around second quick on his opening lap of the 21.879, 21.879 seconds for Kyle Steffens. 4 times a starter here at Indianapolis Raceway Park, has over 300 wins across several racing disciplines. The 2017 I-55 track champion making his way around to the front straight. We'll see where he stops the clock here on lap number 2. And it will be better, 21.711, 21.711, still second quick for Kyle Steffens. They're chasing Brian Tyler. A 21.620 second lap right now is your Honest Abe Roofing quick qualifying effort. Out to the speedway, the Metalloid One Performance Products, Acro Seal, ShopAngryDuck.com, Acro Lube, AMC Performance Powder Coating, MW Manufacturing, Heitmeyer Concrete, 4 Kings Racing Legacy, Stanton Chevrolet number 54. This is Matt Westfall. Matt Westfall in the number 54. Brings the car to about the middle groove at turn number 3. Brings it wide to the exit, turn number 4. We'll see where he stops the clock here in lap number 1, and he will be 5th quick at a 22.542, 22.542 seconds for Matt Westfall on his opening lap. 7 starts here in the Hoosier 100. His best finish coming in 2002. He ran 7th. 9th in 2003. He ran 23rd here 1 year ago with mechanical problems. 58 career starts in USAC Silver Crown competition. 11 top 5s and 30 top 10 finishes. Comes around lap number 2. Better, increases by 1 spot. 22.204. 4th quick for Matt Westfall. Driver out to the speedway now at a Cincinnati, Ohio. Driver of the JTM Food Group, Toyota Powered Beast, BHR Performance, Brad Hayes Racing, Nick Bohannon Racing number 124. This is Jackson Masinko. Jackson Masinko in the number 124. Rolls back into the throttle midpoint of the turns 3 and 4 around to the front straightaway, making his driver making his Hoosier 100 debut with 4 career starts in USAC Silver Crown competition and a pair of top 10 finishes. The driver of the number 124 goes 3rd quick on his opening lap, a 21.912, 21.912 seconds for the driver of the 124. Lap number 2 and better, 2nd quick at a 21.594, 21.594. No scratch that quick time for Jackson Masinko with a 124, 21.594. Kyle O'Gara out to the speedway out of Beech Grove, Indiana, driving the Neyland Power Development Chevrolet Beast Chassis, A-Max Racing, A-Max Truck and Trailer Repair. Charles and Brandy Maxwell, number 141. 1 career start in the Hoosier 100 back in 2023. He ran 25th, goes 4th quick in his opening lap, 21.766, 2:17.66 seconds for the driver of the number 141. 18 career Silver Crown starts, 1 top 5 and 10 top 10 finishes for Kyle O'Gara. 8 times a starter here at Indianapolis Raceway Park as he makes his way through turns 3 and 4, trying to find a little bit more speed here on his second trip around. Jackson Machiko's 21.549 will fall, and Kyle O'Gara will take over the top of the charts, 21.403, 21.403 seconds for Kyle O'Gara. She comes to you out of Shelby Township, Michigan. Driver of the Able Construction Company, Bradford Allen. Motorsports Safety Group, Simpson Race Products, Car IQ Pay, Mobile One, The Safety Bank, number 55. This is Taylor Ferns. Taylor Ferns in the number 55. A 3-time starter in the Hoosier 100, a best finish of 5th in 2023. 1 year ago, she ran 7th in this event. Comes around lap number 1, and she will stop the clock 5th quick at a 22.085, 22.085 seconds for Taylor Ferns. 8 starts in Silver Crown competition here at Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park. Her best finish in 2022 during the Carbonite Classic. It was a 3rd place finish. Looking to make career start number 37 here in Silver Crown competition. Brings it off to turn number 4 and lap number 2, a 21.783, 21.783 seconds. Better on time, not position. 5th quick for Taylor Ferns. The Birdman out to the Speedway at Goodyear, Arizona, driving the GMS Sonesta Hotel Chevrolet Myers Auto Research number 40. This is Nathan Bird. Nathan Bird flapping down the back straightaway here. 2 career starts in the Hoosier 100, 6 in 2023. He ran 8th here in 2024. Brings that very bright orange machine around to the front straightaway, and lap number 1 going to be 5th quick at a 21.752, 21.752 seconds. 7 career starts here at Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park. He has 18 career starts in Silver Crown competition. 1 top 5 and 9 top 10 finishes for the driver at Goodyear, Arizona. Rolling through turns 3 and 4, trying to find a little bit more speed here in lap number 2. A little bit of wiggle onto the front straightaway, but he finds it 2nd quick, 21.526, 21.526 seconds for Nathan Bird on his 2nd time around. Kyle O'Gara still your Honest Abe Roofing quick qualifier so far, 21.403 seconds. C.J. Leary onto the Speedway out of Greenfield, Indiana. Driving the Avante Windows and Doors, Apache Transport, Center for Intuitive Education, Curb Records, Kodiak Products, Sander Engineering, Beaver Stripes, Team Arizona, Petty Performance, Rossi Racing, number 21. Working through turns 3 and 4 around at the front straightaway. We'll see where he stops the clock here on his opening lap, and it will be 6 quick, 21.744, 21.744 seconds for C.J. Leary on lap number 1. 7 career starts here in the Hoosier 100. His best finish of 2nd in 2020 up at the fairgrounds. Last year, he ran 3rd after having to swap rides. Mechanical problems put him over into Brian Gossel's number 6 machine. Comes it around lap number 2, and quick time at a 21.394, 21.394 seconds. C.J. Leary, now your Honest Abe Roofing quick qualifier in 21. The driver with more starts than anyone, not only in USAC Silver Crown competition, but also in the Hoosier 100. Trying to make his 30th career start here. The driver out of Peru, Indiana, the Gamester, Green Gables Village. Olson Peyton Body, Kircher Chevrolet Beast, number 51. This is Russ Gamester. Russ Gamester in the number 51. Comes around lap number 1, 7th quick, a 21.738, 21.738 seconds for Russ Gamester on his opening lap. His best finish in 1999. He ran 2nd in the Hoosier 100. 6 times in the top 5. He ran 4th here 1 year ago. His best finish since 2009. 6-time winner with the series with 37 top 5s and 85 top 10s. 8 times in his career, he has been your Honest Abe Roofing quick qualifier. Lap number 2 going to be better on time. Still 7th quick, a 21.721 second lap for Russ Gamester. Out in Belleville on the dirt, it was Jake Swanson. Tonight it's Jake Trainer here on the asphalt. The driver to Midway, Massachusetts in the Glad Enterprises. Willwood, Brown & Miller Racing Solutions, Hoosier Tire, Klotz Synthetics, Ford Power Beast, number 6. Nice and steady through turns 3 and 4 here in his opening lap. Down to the wave of the white flag, and he'll go 11th quick, 22.230, 22.230 seconds on lap number 1 for Jake Trainer. Driver in his Hoosier 100 debut. 1 career start in Silver Crown competition. The 2021 and 2022 NEMA Light champion making his way through turns 3 and 4. We'll see how he does on his 2nd time around. Stops the clock, 9th quick, 21.787, 21.787 seconds for Jake Trainer. Next driver onto the Speedway. Comes to you out of Southern California, driving the Stida.com, CGCPAs, Indy Custom Zone, Forecheck Marketing, Indy Power Sports, AJ Felker Chevrolet Beast, Rice Motorsports, Abacus Racing number 22. This is Logan Seavey. Logan Seavey in the number 22. Lap number 1 going to be a 21.588, 2:15.88 seconds for Logan Seavey on his opening lap. Puts him fourth quick currently on the grid. 3 starts in the Hoosier 100, all podium finishes, third in 2020, second the last 2 attempts at this event. 51 career starts, 10 wins, 32 top 5s, and 45 top 10 finishes for Logan Seavey. Comes around, lap number 2 is quick time at a 21.325, 2:13.25 seconds. Logan Seavey, now your Honest Abe Roofing quick qualifier. Driver out to the speedway now from right down the road in Newcastle, Indiana. Driven the Marathon Crop Performance, Armstrong Farm, Stanton Chevrolet Beast, C&A Motorsports number 5. This is Dakota Armstrong. Dakota Armstrong in the 5. Picked up a win earlier this year up at Anderson Speedway with a 500 Sprint Tour. That was back on April 17th. Goes 7th quick on his opening lap, a 21.682, 2:16.82 seconds for Dakota Armstrong on his opening lap. 1 career start in the Hoosier 100 in 2024. He walked away with a 6th place finish. 13 career starts in USAC Silver Crown competition. 2 wins, 4 top 5s, and 9 top 10 finishes. 3 of those starts coming here at the Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park. Comes around lap number 2. 4th quick at a 21.411, 21.411 seconds for Dakota Armstrong. And the driver who currently sits on the pole of the Little 500, trying to put it on the pole here in the Hoosier 100, driving the First Line Systems Incorporated, Newman Racing, Drywall Distributors, Jackson Chevrolet Beast, Michael Lumino, number 41. This is Tyler Rohrig. Tyler Rohrig in the number 41 in Plymouth, Indiana. Brings it around to lap number 1. We'll see where he stops the clock, and it will be 5th quick at a 21.472, 2:14.72 seconds for the driver, trying to make his 3rd career Hoosier 100. 3rd in 2023, 12th 1 year ago. He has 12 career starts at Silver Crown competition. 5 of those starts here at Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park. The 2-time Little 500 winner and Glass City 200 winner on 2 occasions. Coming off the turn number 4, and quick time at a 21.113, 21.113 seconds. Tyler Rohrig, now your Honest Abe Roofing quick qualifier. Car kicking out just a little bit there off at turn number 4. He gets it back underneath the driver out of Auburn, Illinois. Driving the Raymond Cartabag, Mopar-powered Beast, EnviroFab, RMS, Clouser Auto Repair, High Performance Lubricants, Kazmark Motorsports number 92. It's Mario Speedwagon. This is Mario Clouser. Mario Clouser into the number 92. 1 start here in the Hoosier 100 back in 2023. He ran 9th in this event. Comes around on his opening lap, 13th quick at a 21.990, 21.990 seconds for Mario Clouser on lap number 1. Up high through turns 1 and 2, and nice and straight to the back straightaway. Hammers the throttle here. 24 career starts in Silver Crown competition. 4 of those here at Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park. He's finished in the top 5 on 3 occasions and 15 times in the top 10. Comes around lap number 2. Better and quick time at a 21.112, 21.112 seconds. Mario Clouser, he is now your Honest Abe Roofing quick qualifier, edging out Tyler Rohrig by 1,000th of a second to take over at the top spot. Now the driver onto the speedway has picked up 2 first-time wins so far here in 2025, picking up a win at Toledo and also on the half mile at the Belleville High Banks and of Ione, California. The NOS Energy Drink, Super Fitness, Himmelgarn Enterprises, Speedway Ford Beast, Nick Bohannon, Versalift Reynolds, number 91. This is Justin Grant. Justin Grant, the 91, 21.460 on his opening lap, puts him 7th quick. 6 wins so far this season, starting off at Ocala with the USAC Amsoil Sprint Car National Championship. His most recent victories coming at Belleville on both the short track and the half-mile oval. 9 starts here in the Hoosier 100. Ran 11th here 1 year ago. Comes around lap number 2, 3rd quick at a 21.308, 21.308 seconds for Justin Grant, 2nd time around. Final 2 drivers to qualify, and out to the speedway, he is your defending champion of the Hoosier 100. Out of Kingsburg, California, driving the Mission Foods, Wookie Orthodontist, Glen Farms, Doran Binks Racing, Lansing Ford Beast number 77. This is Cody Swanson. Cody Swanson in the number 77. The 2024 winner, oh, by the way, that was the 5th time he's won this event, doing so in 2014, 15, 16, and 2018. He's third quick on his opening lap, 21.274 seconds, 2:12.74 seconds for Cody Swanson. 12 career starts in the Hoosier 100. 24 times a starter here at Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park, a total of 9 Silver Crown victories here at the 6/10 mile oval as he makes his way down to the front straightaway. Third quick lap number 1, and he'll remain third quick lap number 2, a 21.158, 21.158 seconds. Third quick for Cody Swanson. And the driver who is quickest in Dirt Draft Hot Laps, we'll see if he can be quickest here in Honest Abe Roofing qualifying out of Franklin, Massachusetts. Driver the Brown & Miller Racing Solutions, Simpson Race Products, Speedway Chevrolet Beast, DJ Racing number 98. This is Bobby Santos III. Bobby Santos in the number 98. 2 times a starter in the Hoosier 100. The winner in 2023. He ran 5th here 1 year ago. Comes around lap number 1, 7th quick at a 21.399, 21.399 seconds for Bobby Santos III. 24 starts in his career here at Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park with 5 wins, including the 2022 Carb Night Classic. 81 starts in Silver Crown competition, a dozen victories, 54 top 5s, and 62 top 10 finishes. Santos lap number 2, 4th quick at a 21.259, 21.259 seconds for the driver of the number 98. Honest Abe Roofing qualifying in the books. 5th quick tonight, Justin Grant. 4th was Bobby Santos. 3rd was Cody Swanson. 2nd was Tyler Rohrig. And for the first time in his career, he is your Honest Abe Roofing quick qualifier in USAC Silver Crown competition. Driver coming to us out of Auburn, Illinois. The Raymond Cartabag Mopar-powered Beast High Performance Lubricants. Casmark Motorsports number 92 race fans, give him a hand, Mario Klauser. So round 4 on the season, and we end up with a new name in the history books. And to get a word, let's go ahead and take it down to Christy Bemis.
Well, thanks so much, Brian. I'm trying to juggle all of my items here as we had talked to a first-time Honest Abe Roofing Fast qualifier for the USAC Silver Crown Series, Mario Klauser. How many times have you set foot out on Indianapolis Raceway Park and waited for this moment?
Yeah, we've been coming here a long time, and it's been a long time coming, I guess, to be quick at this place. So I can't believe that we managed to hold those guys off there. But we had a really good car in practice. I was really happy with the balance, and just really thankful for Gene to give me a really good race car here. So we'll see what we can do tonight coming up. It's been a long time since I've had a USAC quick time. So.
Yeah, 146 laps around Indianapolis Raceway Park, which makes a big difference. 146 is a lot more than 100. So starting on the front row of this one, what's the plan for staying out front?
I don't know. You're asking the wrong guy. Yeah, it's definitely a super long race. So, yeah, all the Silver Crown stuff comes into effect, the big fuel load and everything, which we typically don't usually have to run here. So we'll just see. The sun's going to go down. I'm sure the track's going to change a lot. And if we can maintain that balance, I think we'll be in good shape.
Mario Klauser just picked up his first career Honest Abe Roofing Fast Qualifying Award with the USAC Silver Crown Series. He's going to start on the pole of tonight's Hoosier 100.
Not only that, he gets a nice little bonus, an extra, I was told, $1,000. Congratulations to Mario Klauser, tonight's Allgaier Performance Hoosier 100 pole winner. Thank you to Allgaier Performance for sponsoring today's Hoosier 100 pole award. Richie Murray, the publicist and historian for the United States Auto Club, also informing me that is the first time for that team they have been a quick qualifier. And looking back at the history for Mario Klauser, 3 times he has done so in USAC NOS Energy Drink National Midget Competition. Last time was in 2012. So again, a tip of the cap here tonight to Mario Klauser and the entire Kazmark team. Looking down on the schedule, and coming up next will be your 30-lap feature event for the National Pavement Midgets. Looking ahead on the schedule for the United States